first official YouTube video, man. Yeah, sneakers, that's something I'm passionate about. So I just decided, hey, let me just take my passions, create a YouTube channel. I want to make this something, fun, informative. So, that's what this channel is all about. You're going to have all type of things on. You're going to have tutorials. You're going to learn about new sneaker releases. You might see some of my collection one day, sneaker vlogs, all type of things on here. So, today, I decided for my first video, we're going to do something called the Cop or Drop. How Cop or Drop works, we take a look, once a month at all upcoming sneaker releases. We're in the month of November, so we're going to check out all the releases for the month of November, and I'm going to determine whether it's worth a cop or a drop. At the end of the day, it's all my opinion. I'm going to just inform y'all on what I know as far as the upcoming sneaker releases, and then y'all make the determination on if y'all going to cop or drop. But, I feel like it's a fun thing that we could do, every month. So, you guys are up to date, with all the retro releases and OG releases coming out. Before we get started, in case you're wondering what I'm rocking that Love Life. You know what I'm saying? Black-owned clothing brand. Holla at my boy, Steph Boomin. I'm going to drop his, his socials and his link and all that in the description. If you're trying to cop some merchandise. He up and coming too. He on the rise. Y'all better check him out and get it while it's hot. Alright, so the first sneaker we're going to talk about the What the Air Jordan 5s. So, the What the Air Jordan 5s, let's talk about the colors. It has like a varsity maize color, solar orange, court purplish, with some white in it. It's gonna drop pretty soon, actually. Today is what, like the 9th or the 10th, something like that. It drops on the 12th. I think it's this upcoming like Friday or Saturday. Sneakers usually drop on Saturdays, so one of those days. It has a retail price, $220. Now, it all depends. I feel like, it depends on like how you like your sneakers. Like if you're more of a simplistic person or whatever, these might not be for you. If you're somebody who feel like, you can pull this off with all these colors in it, I would say go for it. I feel like $220, it's a fair price. These is gonna be hot on the market. It might not be as easy to get as other retro releases that come out. I look into the the sneaker markets, like StockX and stuff like that, and Gold and Sneakers app. The resale value might be quite high for those, so I would say it's a cop. I would say cop those. Like, yeah, those is valid. I would rock them. It's not something I would rock now, in the winter time. I'm in PA. This winter is getting cold. It's gonna snow, so I wouldn't really rock those colors. Those is more like a springtime, summertime type thing. Let's see. Next up, we got the mid navy. Oh, I would say cop. I would cop them. Stamp that, cop. Next up, we got the Midnight Navy Jordan 1s. Now, these right here, one of my favorites. It has a navy blue colorway, white, silverish. The release, November the 14th, has a retail price of $170. So, it's a very reasonable price. That's what I love about Jordan 1s. Like, even though a lot of the releases be hyped, if you're lucky enough to catch them when they first release, it's not really gonna kill your pockets. Feel me? Thing about the Midnight Navy Jordan 1s. So dating almost 20 years back, 2001. These Midnight Navy 1s, they dropped almost 20 years ago, like 2001-ish. Like the real sneaker enthusiasts, they'll remember this. They dropped about like 3 colorways. They were supposed to be like Japan tributes or whatever. They dropped them, went crazy. You know what I'm saying? So These midnight navy and white silver Jordans, they basically bringing it back to pay tribute to those OG colorways of the Japan ones. Another thing that's crazy about these is Sneakers app. They actually have sent out like early access notifications to some of the users. So like if you was one of those lucky people, you were able to get access, be able to order it a week in advance. Unfortunately, I wasn't one of those. I never really have luck with these apps, but whatever. I'm gonna find my way to get them anyway. If you weren't lucky, you're just gonna have to, to wait like everybody else for them to release, and hopefully you get lucky. These, I can tell you for sure, are gonna sell out within minutes. So you gotta be on point with your apps. Do what you gotta do. If you gotta, go on like 4 or 5 different computers, 5, 6 different devices, and try your luck, I say try that, cause those gonna go crazy. Like I think those is one of the best Jordan 1 releases this year, in my personal opinion. Maybe cause I'm biased towards the navy blue color. That's my favorite color. My favorite color is blue, so that's a definite cop though. Stamp that. It's a cop. Next we have the Air Jordan 3 Core Purples. It drops November the 14th, has a retail price of about $190. Not too shabby. It has a colorway of black, cement gray, white, and core purple. It has an elephant print around the midsoles, purple midsoles. It has a gray outsole, and it's covered in leather. The thing with these is, if I'm not mistaken, they don't have a North America release. They releasing in like Asia and like all these other countries, but they're not releasing out here for some odd reason. When I first initially saw them, I thought it was like kind of a tribute to the Los Angeles Lakers colorway, like the purple and yellow, but it looks more so on the Phoenix Sun side. If I could get my hands on it, I would cop though. But these are gonna be pretty hard to get your hands on unless you got like some type of a plug or something. This is not just a simple like, one click away and then you get it. So it's pretty unfortunate, but I still stamp it as a cop. Those are fire to me, in my honest opinion. Again, everybody not gonna share the same opinion, but I would say it's a cop. Again, let me remind you, these are only releases that are confirmed for November so far as of right now. Like, there's a bunch of releases that's on these apps and these websites, and it just says release date for 2020. So a lot of these sneakers aren't confirmed yet, but the ones I'm informing you about are for sure releasing this month. So up next we have the Air Jordan 6 Singles Day. These are in women's sizes. For some reason, I noticed too, like with Jordan sneakers, I know I'm not the only one that thinks like this. When you look at certain sneakers that come out, it's like the women's sizes, they get the better colorways. Like, think about it, like those ones that just came out, right? Those green and white Jordan 1s that had, the Harbor Floor TD Garden insoles. The name is slipping my mind right now, but those ones, those were in women's sizes, and those was fire. Those was like one of the best releases I've seen this year. Like, it's a whole bunch of examples of, the woman, getting the better colorways, but it's whatever. Single Day Women's drops November 25th, 2020. Has a retail price of $210. It's a spin-off to the Valentine's Day, like its counterpart, because it was Valentine's Day 6s that came out a while ago. It's dressed up in like, luxe premium fabrications. The upper appears like on it. It has like an ornament look to it, and it's plastered with like a floral print. I'm pretty sure like it'll look better in person. But yeah, then the tongue is like tinted with like a subtle like red pigment. It's kind of hard to explain. It's like a reddish color, but like you'll see it. The suede lays on like the heel pull, the tongue, and the lining. Now, me personally, I wouldn't really like break my neck to go and cop these. You know, other people might like them. Me personally, I drop them. Like, they not bad, but it's not nothing for me to really go crazy over. So I would say that's a drop. It's not worth it. Let's see. Up next, we have the Fire Red 4s. Dropping November the 27th, the day before Thanksgiving. Has white, red, tech gray. These are a pair of OGs. So originally they was released in '89. The details, I would say they loyally recreated it to make it look as close to the originals as possible. They modernized it, of course, to make it look like a 2020 shoe. Like the color blocking and all that is the same as when they first came out. The white leather constructs the foundation. The white black contrasts the midsole counter. These is fire in my opinion. Also, can't go wrong with these. Can't go wrong. Me personally, I would cop it easily. That's an easy cop. Like sneaker collectors, if you're into OGs, I don't see why you wouldn't go out your way to get these. I say overall that these November 2020 releases have been strong. Well, they haven't dropped yet, but they've been snapping with this month. So, you know, can't wait to see what's going on with the December releases. But if I'm not mistaken, by the count of it, that's what, like 3 cops and 1 drop so far. So, you know, not too shabby for November. November, you doing pretty good. I will cop them Fire Red 4s. For real, like you got the black and the netting, you got the like, it's beautiful, beautiful. Like you can never go wrong with like white, red, gray, and black. You could never go wrong with that colorway. Like it's a lot of colorways is hit or miss depending on what sneaker model you got, but 4s can't go wrong with that. Especially they OG, they gonna resell for a good amount. Can't go wrong with that at all. Last but certainly not least, we have the metallic gold Jordan 1s. They're dropping November the 30th for $170. It has, in my opinion, a pretty simplistic colorway. It's nothing too complicated. It's all patent leather, all over the shoe, except for the outsoles, of course. It's dominated by black. It has some gold in it. It has a black mid and outsole, gold swoosh. These not really too hyped about, nothing too crazy about. Pretty sure a lot of people gonna cop them, but me personally, that's a drop. I wouldn't cop them. Don't really have too much to say on these. Not really a big fan. But yeah, like, and the thing is too, that's crazy. I'll admit, like, growing up in high school when I was younger, I had a friend named Tariq, right? Well, that's my dogs now, even still to this day. But he always came in with like, you know, the newest ones, like huge Jordan 1 fan. And me at the time, I'm not gonna lie, my favorite Jordans were the 11s. They still are, like Jordan 11s are my favorite. I would say 1s are my second favorite now. But I used to be like, damn, like you really love you some 1s. Like, I ain't really see it. Like, I ain't really see like what was so good about them. Like, they look nice, you know, but I really, them Jordan 1s really grew on me. The metallic gold ones, no, but like they really grew on me. And I say like my collection of 1s has been building. Like OD rock with 1s. So, you know, I'm looking forward to see what fire 1s they might be dropping in December. Holiday time. We gonna see. But that's it for today's video. Take care, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed it. You know, Taz out.